The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is seeandeagles.com. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside former Remington Award-winning center and consensus All-American, and now the new offensive line coach for Carson-Newman Football, Kevin Day. Kevin, welcome back to Mossy Creek as the first hire under Mike Turner's, not new staff, but the one replacement that he's had to make replacing himself.
Yeah, it's exciting to be back, glad to be back. Gave me the call, said I could come and replace him if I wanted to, and I've decided I'd go ahead and give it a shot. I've got to be like maybe the third offensive line coach in the history of the school since he did it for so long. But it's exciting.
You look at what you did here, arguably the most decorated offensive lineman in Carson-Newman history, consensus All-American, Jacobs Blocking Trophy winner, 3-time All-SAC performer, an Upshaw finalist for the top lineman in Division II, Remington Award winner. You look back on that stuff, I'm sure the awards don't matter a whole lot in the grand scheme of things. It was more what you did on the field.
Yeah, absolutely. I was fortunate to have a great career here because of Coach Turner, because of Coach Sparks, because of the guys who are with me. But because of that, I know what can be accomplished with limited athletic ability, limited size, all the things that people say is possible if you don't have those intangibles or those metrics. They are possible, and I know that. I lived it, and I think that's something that can definitely help get through to a lot of guys.
You bring that up. We listed you your senior year, I think it's 6'2", 270, and if there's one of us who's standing here that's closer to 6'2", 270, it's this guy, not the All-American center. How do you use that as a teaching point, a teaching tool for kids?
Well, I think it's just you grow up all the time, especially in the world of sports and especially in the world of football and basketball, probably the two, that if you don't have those numbers as far as height and size, then you could just work your way and get things done. And a lot of times guys don't believe that, they don't buy into it. And fortunately, I can be living proof for so many that it is possible. It's not a promise, but it is possible to achieve those things if you do everything right.
What's your message to your players? How much have you been around? I mean, you've come back for a few football games and seen what you have on the offensive line to work with.
Man, I haven't seen much, I'll be honest with you. Of course, I've been coaching, and on Saturdays I was just sitting at home watching film myself. Of course, a couple hours away, so it was a much farther drive. I think anybody I could have possibly known is now graduated, so I have very limited knowledge of what I have, other than the fact that I'll trust Coach Turner and trust these coaches as to what they have put on the team thus far. But to my understanding, there's some youth, there were some injuries, so a lot of guys got some playing time last year.
Why come back? Why come back to your alma mater?
I know what this place did for me. Gave me a chance, which is all anybody can ask for, gave me a chance and provided me with the opportunity to do the things I've done now. Between Coach Sparks, between Coach Turner, Coach Waits, all these coaches over here that were here when I played, they helped turn me into a man, helped me figure out what it means to grow up, and helped me figure out what I wanted to do with life. And it's just an opportunity to come back to the place that I was able to accomplish so much because of others, and now give that opportunity to some other guys.
You bring up who's on that coaching staff. I mean, I don't think there's a coach on there who didn't coach you, with maybe the exception of Coach Pursley at quarterbacks. What's that like to join into that fray?
Yeah, that's interesting. That'll be an interesting dynamic. Of course, the moment I graduated and was done, they stopped talking to me like I was a player, stopped treating me like a player. But now to come back and be partners with them, be coaches together, it'll be interesting. It'll be different at first, but I'm sure we'll get right to it and everything will be perfectly fine.
Kevin, congrats and welcome back.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
As Carson-Newman's new offensive line coach, Kevin Day, I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is seeandeagles.com.